Oh, can you believe it? We're back again. What a shock, I know. Today we've got Blade Eagle 3D, or just Blade Eagle, alternatively, developed and published by Sega. As usual, let's see what this game is about. No one has talked about this game in like 100 years, so we're gonna give it its time in the sun here. Let's see if there's something worthwhile going on here. So right away, it's a shmup, that's clear. The graphics are actually quite good, just immediately. I mean, look at this. The way that your little... I assume this is... Oh, no. I assume that this is the Blade Eagle or something like that we're driving here. But look at how it... Oh, hold on. Yeah, look how it weaves and bobs. Okay, I'm seeing what the gimmick is here. This game takes place on two separate planes. Okay. So, one button shoots, the other button moves up and down. I see. Okay. But as I was saying, I really appreciate how the... Hold on, will I die if I touch bullets? No, okay, those are in a totally different plane, so I'm safe there. Okay. Those are also in a different plane of existence. So, first issue here in Blade Eagle 3D. I'm having a real rough time. Oh no, that one got me. Okay, I'm having a real rough time seeing what enemies are on what plane of existence here. So I may just have to constantly be switching. And it does take a little bit of time to switch planes as well. Which can result in death. Not death, but just some wasted time, mostly, is what I was talking about there. Okay, so this game is clearly gonna take a little bit of getting used to here. Right away, that's good. Okay, we want to go down a plane here. God, I don't even know, man. Okay, I'm already zoning out. That's a bad sign here. Dying again is an even worse sign. That's a new high score, though, so there we go. We beat the built-in high score. That means that we have beaten Blade Eagle. There's nothing else to see. You've witnessed the entire game. It was my pleasure taking you on this immaculate trip down memory lane. I'm sure all of you have great memories of Blade Eagle. Just a very popular game. Now, obviously, we have a full 60 minutes with this game here, so I can't draw any real conclusions yet. Immediately, though, my gut tells me that the multiple levels of existence, the higher level and the lower level, and them being so difficult to actually see, I could see that being a problem. Now, part of me is also assuming... I know that the Master System liked to dabble in stereoscopic 3D effects. That's just your classic, hey, you need these red and blue glasses for it to work or else it's just nothing. For those of you not in the know. This could be a game that utilizes that possibly to an actual effect. By actual effect, I mean it's not just, hey, these 2D graphics are slightly popping. This is the furthest we've made it, though. That's pretty nice. Can we... Okay, if that was supposed to be a boss, it was the easiest thing ever. The music changed. That's the only reason I assume it was a boss, but we were able to just shoot its projectiles right down. Yes, if this game actually does utilize stereoscopic 3D in a way that affects the gameplay significantly, then I would call that incredibly forward-thinking. And also, the total opposite of future-proofed. What kind of term am I looking for there? I don't know. But, we have made it a little bit further. At the end of the day, you know, if you just rely on dodging like you should in all shmups, you can probably get away with more. Okay, if that was another boss, then there's certainly something. Now, I will say, so far, the Master System's shmup game has been a little weak. It's had a lot of shoot-'em-ups that don't really rely on... Oh, come on, I knew that would happen. It has a lot of shoot-'em-ups that rely on not really stacking power-ups and stuff, which, honestly, let's be real, that's the most fun type of shoot-'em-up. When you just power up to ridiculous levels and then die, and then say, wow, what happened? I thought I was supposed to be unstoppable. What gives? I think they gotta be up a level. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Yeah, the Master System shoot-'em-ups, they've been a little less chaotic in that way. However, that's a P. Okay, okay. It immediately wants to... I was gonna say, it immediately wants to correct me. It did give me a double shot, which is a power-up. That said, I don't know how wild the power-ups get. Probably not very. Good shots, good shots. As of this moment, though, the NES is beating the Master System in terms of overall shmup quality. I mean, come on, it's got Scoon and 1943, and Life Force, and Gradius. Basically, it's insanely good. But we still have time. We're not done surveying the Master System just yet, so don't call it off before it's already begun. That said, just given the sheer difference in overall library size, it would take something pretty monumental for the Master System to get the win. Is that the first level done? I think that's the first level done. See, anything is possible. I'm guessing those will kill me if I crash into them, so... Okay, well, that killed me right there. That's another issue with this game. Generally, the best shoot-'em-ups, you know straight away what's gonna kill you. I'm having a little bit of a rough time with this one. I'm not always immediately certain what'll kill me and what I'm okay to fly over. Now, that's not unique to this game, of course. There are plenty of shmups that get a little too fancy with the graphics and aesthetic and whatnot. This isn't even that fancy of a game. It is still a pretty game, though, honestly. For what it is. For the vintage that it came out. That said, I'm doing better. What do we have? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Okay. So, I didn't get anything like this before in the previous run. But now that we've got it, I'm feeling all snug. I'm not sure if it can be destroyed by stray bullets or not, but I'm sure we'll find out one way or another. I got shot. Okay. Oh, but it acts as an extra life. Incredible. Or as like a little continue. Okay, that's great intel, as some gamers would say. It looks like this one pretty much strafes with you. Either way, glad to have my double shot back. It's a significant power increase, believe it or not. Just having a slightly wider shot, making it easier to hit things, it goes a long way. Uh-oh. I'm feeling a little bit of slowness in my controls. I hope that that's not my controller going out. That would be very unfortunate. I mean, it's been a while since I've charged the batteries on it. I'm aiming to take a brief pause to charge these batteries if it... Oh, it feels fine now. Well, never mind. Whatever it was, I'm sure it'll never bother me again. That's how you jinx the episode. What do we got here? Okay, so now... Right. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna yell really loud as if I have just understood something, but in reality, that all happens so fast that I don't really feel like I've learned much of anything. Okay. The kind of situation here where you're probably better off just trying to avoid things to stay alive than trying to actively get shots in. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm definitely, I'm feeling a little more in tune with this game. Oh my goodness, that was the dodge of the century. If you disagree, then get your head checked. Okay, we got this thing again, which is really comically simple. The fact that you can just shoot its projectiles down. Those weren't doing that before. Remain players too. Yes, very good. I do fear these enemies a little bit here. They're for that reason exactly. They get in my head. They fly around a lot. They shoot kind of erratically, but still making it further with every attempt. Yeah, this is where I just yeah. Focus on being alive. Or don't. It's like with all shmups, you know, once you die once, it pretty much just opens the door to die 100 times. And I wasn't even particularly powered up there. It's not like I was dying because I lost all my power-ups. It's like, no, I just kind of, I think a lot of it was the mental game, you know? Something like show that a god can bleed and no one will ever believe in him again. I don't know, something like that. I paraphrased it, but you know how the saying goes. That was a very early death, which I am very ashamed of. I'm gonna turn in my YouTube channel to the authorities after that one. Report myself for being a total scammer. As you all know, I pride myself on being the absolute greatest video game player on the planet. Bar none, easy. But it's also clear that that's a scam and you should ask for all of your money back that you have not given me. I'll take it. It's not the neat little option that follows you around, but it's still very important. I wonder how it decides to spawn power-ups in this game. Like, is that just random chance? Is there a set of parameters that it follows? There's gotta be some rhyme or reason to it, right? Who would design a full game built on randomness? Would roguelikes intensify? Yeah, it does dodge with you, which is silly. Apparently, I just can't hit it. There we go. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna find a way to just completely botch having this power up. Like I've been gifted the coolest thing in the world and I'm just gonna completely soil it. It is powerful though. Look at that. You don't get quite as much width as with the double shot, but piercing through enemies, it's always a good time. Ooh, look at that. Just eliminated from the world. Oh, that was almost terrible. But I'm okay. I don't know what the S's do. It's probably speed, right? I mean, S is for speed. Unanimously. Come on! That one hurt. That one hurt. Losing the laser is gonna damage me. Yep, and we certainly did lose it. Slap the Jared Leto Joker damaged tattoo on my forehead. It's all I deserve right now. Dang it, I let half of it get away. Surely that won't come back to bite me. I didn't think they would shoot me. I'm gonna be real. Okay, that's a game over. That's right, because I had a super early death in level 1. Give me a moment. I'm gonna consume some water. Lovely water. All right. Let's continue with this silly game. I don't know. I feel like this game might have been better off without the plane switching gimmick. Like, just commit to being a rock solid shmup, and everything else will come with it. You don't need a gimmick. Look at Truxton. Truxton doesn't really have a gimmick, and that's a great game. A great shmup. How did I hit all of that? It's a total accident. But a happy one, no doubt. Good enough for me. I just wish I could destroy the buildings, you know? Give me a little more destruction, and I'll be alright. Couldn't get them all, but, you know, I became a little bit of a coward. Got them way faster that time. Yeah, give me all your S's. Not a poor performance so far. I haven't died yet, so that's gotta count for something, right? There. Oh, sorry. Still a couple more things to destroy. It is always satisfying, you know, just blasting stuff up in a good old shmup. I cannot tell a lie. However, a little spooked. I don't know this level quite as well. I mean, I did perform quite well at that one time, but this, I don't know. It eventually gets pretty nuts here. As you say, yeah, we'll just let it lower. There we go. Oh, the power-up was on the upper plane. What am I saying? God dang it. Just trying to talk, lost track of, I don't know, man. It's like I said, just like throw out the whole, oh, now you're high, now you're low stuff, and you'd have, honestly, a pretty solid and enjoyable shoot-'em-up game here. It's just having to constantly pay attention to which plane you're on, honestly, kind of dilutes the fun. Yeah, you could argue, oh, it adds depth. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure it does. You know what else is deep? The Mariana Trench. And if you go down there, your head explodes. So how much is it really worth it, right? I don't know, but if you get ready to see this same level 100 times, it's nothing that's never happened before on this series, mind you. It's just the nature of it. I don't mind the music, actually. This is some of the better Master System music I've heard. Not gonna tell you that it's the absolute greatest of all time soundtrack, but it's better than the competition, honestly. The whole game is alright. I don't want to say things like, I could do without the plane switching that make you think that I'm saying, oh, it ruins it, it's not worth playing. That's not at all what I'm trying to get across here. Just think it overcomplicates it when I think a little bit of sweet simplicity would have been a perfectly viable path to take in the game design front. We got the two things here. Oh no, we got this enemy. Sorry. I was getting way ahead of myself. Please give me a power-up. There we go. It was all I asked for. This first level, don't even make me laugh. It's nothing to me anymore. You know, we had a few deaths early on just to be cute about it, you know, play it coy, sandbag the game a little, make it think, oh no, I'm so helpless. I almost died right there. That would have been obviously just the greatest timing on the game's part. There's the two things I was thinking about. And yeah, and then you get these blue things, and you just get that nice, satisfying row of explosions that just makes that part in your brain just start tingling, and you go, ah, yes. More of that. I'm not sure if it's better to stay low or stay high in this level, because if you're high, those little bunkers rain death down on you. Oh, baby. No! Again! Why do the power-ups spawn on the upper plane regardless of where you are? I missed out on a very important laser upgrade there. I don't know. I question that on a fundamental level. I'm like, what does that add? Again, yeah, depth. You know, your mom adds depth. Gotcha on that one. Oh, no. I'm going to always forget to switch planes. Or maybe I should just say, no, you know what? I'm staying on the upper plane for this entire level. If the little bunkers want to shoot at me, so be it. We'll just learn to stay away from them. That's the strategy here. Come on, man. It got away entirely. Okay. I admittedly didn't think that would happen. I thought it was just like straight up, hey, you gotta kill it to keep things moving, but no. You messed that up. You just... you game over. Yeah. 1,000 points off from the high score. Come on, Blade Eagle. Don't do me like that. Of course, the more things you successfully shoot, the higher your score is, so that's just video games 101 there. Well, that and the A button is jump. But people got that wrong back in the day, too. They're all like, hey, what if we just mapped B to jump? You know, just to really show that we are really into Satan. I am not shooting a lot of stuff this time around. A lot of stuff is getting away. I kind of feel myself always misplaced on the field. I'm like, well, where am I? What am I doing? Getting that early double shot is pretty convenient, though. I'll give you that one. You really did me a solid on spawning that. I felt so close to death. Yeah. Just get that whole row, get the asteroids, and then... this thing isn't even a concern. You just... yep. Roll through it. I don't know how long I just spaced out there, but you know, every now and then you just feel like you're in the zone. Don't let anything else stop you from being in that zone, man. Take it by the hand. It's okay. It's an okay game. Would be better with a battle pass, you know? Get us a hold on, can't joke. Rats! Oh no, that's the worst. Oh, it's got me saying rats of all things. Ah. Okay, hold on. Let's try to play this smarter. It's like they say, don't work harder, work smarter. That is some smart working right there. Just brilliant. Alright. Yeah, come on. Bring the fight to me. I'm not even upset that I missed that, because it's just an S, and honestly, S, I sleep. That's what S stands for. It stands for sleep. It says, go ahead and take a nice little nap, because getting the S power up is just, it's a scam. I have not been improving these past few runs. I have been bashing my head against the wall. I'm glad I figured out the plane switching thing pretty much immediately in this game, though, because with those first couple lives, I was like, huh, why can't I hit anything? I don't like that enemy. I don't like how it gets skinny. Learn to accept that you're beautiful just the way you are, thick boy. Simple. Hey, I'm a fan of this one. Let's see if I can survive with this power-up. I would love to see if this synergizes with the double shot. You get like a quad shot kind of thing going on. You know what I'm saying. You know what I want. Look at that, though. It is indeed a cacophony of bullets. Yeah, come on. You think you're tough now? Because you're not even kind of. We get another one! What is this blessing from above? Do I truly deserve this, this bounty? This bounty of blue arrows following me? If I die, then that'll be proof that I do not deserve it. But, man, now I really want to know if you can, like, guarantee that these things spawn, because this is immense. Look at this! Is it like a pity timer thing? It's like, oh, you've been playing this game for like half an hour and you keep dying. Here, have some of these. Because if so, I will take your pity. Full stop. Okay, we do gotta get up to the upper plane, though, so that we can successfully gather whatever power-ups come from this thing. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, do you see the screen flickering? The game doesn't even know what to do. It's like there are too many projectiles, son, and I've died. But it's okay. Just check it out. Yo. I still have 4 shots on screen. You know, that's a downgrade from 6. I'll give you that. But this is still a double laser. Hello. Please don't let me throw this away. No, I'm throwing it away. Okay, single laser. That's still pretty good, right? You know, just one very nice. At least it's a new high score, right, guys? So you got a little checkpoint action here, right, guys? Just trying to, you know, look on the bright side of life here. Gosh, there's so much going on screen. Hey, it's this thing. It's nice and easy. I'll take it. And I get an S for my trouble? You gotta be kidding me, man. Just travesty. I died to, I think, that specific enemy once before. I think that was the furthest I made it. So if I've made it past that point... Dude, look at that! We beat level 2! I would like to thank my multiple little spaceships that kept me afloat there to get to that checkpoint. Is this a joke? This is a joke, I think. It's just a nice little prank. Oh, Sega, you're so crazy. So it was just like, hey, let's just let them crash into the wall. The 2D wall. They were like, it'll be funny. The players will love it. Get a real kick out of it. Know what I'm saying? I was like, no, Sega, what are you saying? You're all psychopaths? God. Quit shooting at me, man. Just give me some enemies over here that I can shoot. I need some points, man. Not these enemies, though. Anything but these enemies. Careful, you never want to say anything but that, because then they will just actually give you something worse. Just to spite you. Alright, this game doesn't mess around, turns out. However, 52,000. Check that out. Drink some more water, if you don't mind. Ah. Good stuff. Nice, clear, flat, unflavored booze. That's what water is. Just, yeah, sit back, enjoy the sights, enjoy the sounds. Enjoy me missing everything. It's a time, man. We have a time on this channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. I have a love in my heart for you. You beautiful power-up. Guys, I have to mow my lawn tomorrow, and I really don't want to do that. It's like, I don't even have a big yard. It's pretty small. I just, you know, I just really don't want to mow it. Especially since it's been so hot constantly. But if I get at it early enough in the morning, it might actually be like 70 degrees instead of 98. I'll take it. I'll take it. The third little follow me boy would have been nice, but the double shot when I've already got a follow boy, I don't know what they're called, so you know, I'll just make up names. The double shot while I've already got one is certainly a nice pickup. Just, yeah. Just rain death upon them all. Just go for it. It's a good time. $24,300. I've done better. I've done worse too. Okay, this is the part where we want to go up a plane fight him up here. Yes! 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 And now we can slow the game down and make dodging easier. All part of the plan. Use the game's poor performance to your own advantage. Oh, look at that! Thanks to the frames slowing down, I was able to thread that needle. Never would have happened otherwise. I thought for sure I was going to get hit by something there. Get all that away from me, though. Thank you. Please don't die now. Don't fail me. Keep this together, because if you can stay alive and maintain the laser, life's good. They make the appliances I use. Oh, yes. Triple laser time. Just, have you ever seen something so beautiful in your whole life? Surviving to the end with triple laser. That would be even more beautiful, actually. Look at that. Oh, yes. Yes. Best I've done so far. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, now let's move up a little bit here. Get ourselves some wiggle room. Don't crash directly into the wall first thing here. Incredible. But now we got to take these things out because these things are legitimately a big problem. Oh, everything is a problem, though. Dodge it all. Okay. Okay. I thought something was gonna kill me, but not so. Those things, they don't stand a chance anymore. Can I get, like, more ships that follow me? Is there a higher power-up than lasers? I want to see how far we can ride this rabbit trail, you know? Like, this can't just be the end of our power. Give me something to really feel proud of. We'll just stay down here, man. You know, I'm fine with that. I don't know if I'm fine with it anymore. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm still good. I don't know which plane I'm on. I'm on the higher plane. I'm on the up. It's okay. Check it out. Oh, you can get higher! It's a wide laser! Bruh. Just bruh. That's all I've got there for you. The only commentary that is necessary. Oh. Barely surviving. Not surviving at all! We still have the wide boy laser, which is something. So it's not all completely gone to hell yet. Keyword yet. We can still see level 4. And we haven't even lost a life, have we? I think I'm still, like, looking okay. What now? I know you got more for me. Yeah, whatever this thing is. Check it out. you call this a boss? You call this something that I'm gonna be mildly scared of? Do I gotta switch planes here? No, now I'm not hanging out. Oh, now I'm shooting right through it. It's easy. Incredibly simple. 65,000, 3 lives left. Of course, the second that I do die, it's just gonna be miserable. Oh, is it just one of these games where you get 3 levels and they just get, like, slightly harder as they go on? It's Transbot again, isn't it? And then I died immediately anyway. Because I looked at the advertising pieces for this game, and it said fight your way through 9 levels. This is already looking like level 1 Redux. Gotta say, I don't like being fooled, Sega. Yeah, fine. Shoot me. I don't care. You've deflated me. Although I would like to get that 75,000 pointage, you know. Make it happen to me, to you. Oh, man. I don't know what's in my mind anymore. Not a lot, admittedly. I'm just trying to not die immediately. Like, I may have said that I'm deflated, but that doesn't mean I just won a game over right now. No. Let's see if I can't squeeze a little bit more out of this run. You know, it's been so good so far. Okay. We'll take it. It's no follow man. No option. But it is still to death. Yeah, this is very, very similar to level 1. Pretty much the exact same layout. They were just like, hey, let's put some slightly different enemies in slightly different locations. And see if we can fool some kids. Well, I'm right here, man. I'm no kid, but I ain't fooled. I'll fight that guy every day. I'll take the laser every day too, actually. Could I actually have like a second wind on this run? Are we seeing the possibility of a decent comeback? Ooh, that was incredibly dangerous. You know when I say to danger? I say you're a joke to me. You mean nothing. Alright. The world looks like it's all covered in fire now, but will it just be level 2 revamped? Probably. Let's see, though. 97,000. Wait. Ooh. No, this is actually different. So why why then did they decide, hey, let's reuse one level and then make a whole new one directly after it? Think, Sega, think. I'm just trying to survive. I want that 100,000. I didn't think it would have been possible until I looked it in the face. Or destroying this thing. Give me the... No! I couldn't... I was robbed of the wide laser. Mildly upset. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm mildly upset. We're not going to let that sour everything here. We're still doing well. We're still performing. We have to have hit 100,000 by now. Which, may I say, couldn't even give me like one extra life for that. I haven't heard like a congratulations chime or anything. Okay. There we go. Now we got the wide boy. Of course. What an unceremonious way to end it all. That was still a good run, though. What was the final score on that one? 105,000. Look at that. 6 digits. Not bad. If I say so. This is an okay game. I'm vibing with it the more I play it, honestly. I still don't think that I'm sold on the 3D aspect of it. But it is decently well made. I'll give them that. The power-up system, you know, it's a little stingy and a little inconsistent. Oh. But despite all that, they are real true blue power-ups, so I apologize for what I said, game. You do get a good feeling of being nice and strong, so hats off, you've proven me wrong. Now if I just knew how to coax power-ups out of you, if it's even possible. Maybe it is just entirely random. Maybe sometimes the game is just like, you win this run because we're just going to give you all of the greatest power-ups in the order you need them. Which, to be fair, you the player still have to play well enough to make sure that you get the power-ups. I don't know how I'm alive right now. Yeah, I'm coming more to terms with it. I don't know how many times I can just keep saying variations of the same sentence, but... Babby's first commentary, am I right? It does, of course, keep the classic shoot-'em-up trope of, hey, you're fighting odd-shaped geometry in space and you can't make out what anything is. Like, what's that? That's not lore-friendly, thank you. Alright, level 2, which, frankly, I'm still terrified of. Level 2 is still an absolute harsh on my mellow. I'm getting just that great sweat when you're getting in the zone, and you're just like, oh, don't kill me. I gotta live. You know what I'm talking about. Palms are sweaty. Stupid memes. Stupid deaths. That's what I meant to say. Very poor performance there. This is a game that is just begging to have a turbo button here, but... You know, again, I never did find out how to set one for RetroArch for the Master System, so I gotta use my thumbs the old-fashioned way here. Come on, back up. I dare ya. Yeah, that's what I said. An S into a death. That is probably the most disrespected you could be in this game right there. I still got 40,000 points, which honestly, for dying right there, that's a good amount of points. Normally, I was averaging like 36 or something like that, so... No. Silver linings. Not like the points matter. Clearly, you don't even get 1-ups in this game. The whole game is just... very withholding. I wonder if you can get, like, double points for letting those things split off and killing both. That'd be so difficult to do, though, right? Hey, here we go. It's Pug o'clock, boys. Yes, still using Twitch slang while exclusively having a YouTube presence. You can't stop me. Not my fault that YouTube has not cultivated its own proper slang. Look, what am I gonna say? Ooh, like and subscribed, baby. Although that is a good idea. If you've made it 49 minutes into this video and you've been enjoying what you see, and you think that this content appeals to you on a spiritual level, please do. Feel free to like this video. I would say that it helps me out greatly, but really all it does at the moment is just kind of stroke my ego a little bit, you know? I'm like, ooh, look at that. This dude from Granada enjoyed my content. Not that I'm trying to downplay the opinions of people from Granada. Not at all. I'm just so excited to experience like half of the rest of this games list on the Master System. There's so much stuff here that I've never heard of, but it just sounds like it'd be cool. Like, I'm totally judging books by their covers here, but I'm like, these games look absolutely fired up. Yes. Just some of the game titles. It's like, come on, that's not so good. It's just stuff like, could you be any more exciting sounding? And there are actually a couple classics on the horizon as well. It's not all the stuff I've never heard of. There is at least one, a couple classics. By that I mean one. No, there are some very significant entries that I see on the horizon. If you know your Master System well, then you got a good idea of what I'm talking about here. If you don't, like a lot of the people watching this series, because, hey, it's part of what we're doing here is educating you. Very educational. You can tell your kids, I mean, you can tell your parents' kids, if they're like, hey, this is an educational only day for the computer, you can say, 60 minutes to lose is educational, Mom. It's history. It's history barring any kind of... Wow, I died to that guy. That's awful. It's history barring any kind of actual lesson. It's just some guy in his 20s, his late 20s, playing video games for an hour and claiming that it's productive. You know, I've done more unproductive things. Okay. Get your head in the game, though, man. You got like 8 minutes left here. Put on a good performance in those last 8 minutes. I don't want to see another run started in that time. I'm gonna slave drive myself here. Crack my own whip. No one else is here to do it. This is a one-man road show, you know? That's a terrible way to start. Absolutely abysmal. Okay. No. That has happened before. I was like, put on a show, man. Put on a barn burner for your last run here. I'm down to life 1 at checkpoint 1. Not even checkpoint 1, like the actual start of the entire game. Don't mind me. I'm just, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm in the final 10 minutes of these videos, I kick it into maximum overdrive. Sometimes I'm like, video's almost over. You can phone it in. Dude, I can't believe it. The kind of progress that I've made on the Master System side of things here. Like, we're actually going to be able to see the Sega Genesis. How's that for incredible? Answer, it's very incredible. Thank you. I didn't even need you to answer. Those enemies, I still hate them. They still suck. At least I've made it slightly further this time. I've been graced with an S for suck it. I found that that's... Oh, this is a good one. I found that that's kind of the trick to that boss. You gotta just kind of get way up in his face. Maybe it's a girl. I don't know. Sorry for just kind of making the assumption there. Could have been a girl spaceship. I guess they do typically say she if the ship is going down. And of course now I feel unstoppable now that I have the little follow man until I get hit and realize I'm not unstoppable. But that's level 1 passed, albeit very slowly and miserably, you know. So, you know, that's why we don't get too excited about things. Just things in general. Dude, did that just like skip me past that little midpoint boss? Oh no, I game over. I did the one thing that I told myself I wouldn't do. Oh no, awful. I don't know. Well, I didn't want to see this screen again. I thought I was past this. But it's a resounding no, you weren't. Oh, yeah. There you go. Just get some slick-looking dodges in there at the end. Put them on the highlight reel. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's what I'll do when I finish the series. I'll be like, yo, here's my favorite 5 seconds of every game. Put it in one big mega cut. That would require effort, though. And I'm allergic to effort. Mom says it's my turn to use Adobe Premiere Elements. Don't even hit me with that S garbage. I think it's like the second S I've gotten here. I don't even feel faster. I guess maybe a little bit, but I don't know. It's just like, give me firepower, man. You don't need mobility if you have firepower. Narrowly avoided a terrible, heinous death right there. I lived with all my lives intact. We're almost through with this episode, man. What an interesting game we have played today. I mean, in reality, it's an 8-bit shoot 'em up, which are kind of a dime a dozen. But I can be welcoming anyway, right? I don't gotta sit here and be like, it's a shoot 'em up. Okay. Oh, I hate when that little mini boss like flies off the screen, so then you can't get your power up, and then you just die in the next screen because everything is horrible. This level, like, this is probably harder than like any of the levels that come after it. There. Was it that hard? Was it that hard the whole time? To just give me a power-up, have a nice little easy death, and then say, here, have a double shot. Too little, too late, you know? I mean, especially since I die right afterwards. That's on me. I like how my entire like user interface, or my entire just interface like in general, I guess, for this video series has just gotten less impressive as time goes on. My webcam went out, and then I was like, oh well, no, I don't use that, and then I took out the the controller tracker. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That was Blade Eagle. Pause that emulation there. Blade Eagle 3D, to be precise there. Our first game of the September-October 1988 batch. If it all follows that general quality, this could be a solid release cycle. Blade Eagle, not a bad game at all. I hold kind of the same... What am I looking for? I hold the same skepticism about the kind of 3D thing that they were trying to do. I still think the game would have been a little bit better if it were just, hey, work on just being a fun shoot 'em up and don't worry about the gimmicks. But maybe somebody else there loves this game because of the multi-level existence. So what do I know? I'm not the authority on all this. I just tell you what I know. Anyway, I thank you for joining me on yet another game here. Tomorrow we return to the NES with the game Racket Attack. Just from the name, I definitely know what that is. If you don't, well, you'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Join me for Racket Attack. In the meantime, thank you so much for having joined me for Blade Eagle. We'll catch you next time.